What's up, ICA? Ricky and Enzo. I don't know if you can see that little sausage back there, bringing you the at-home movement demos for Tuesday, August 11th. We are gonna get started with a 400-meter run. I point because you should know where I am. Come on, where am I? 400-meter run followed by Samson stretches, not named after John and Nikki's dog, apparently. We're gonna loop our thumbs together, bring them overhead, and get into that nice deep lunge. You also want to lean back a little bit. 5 right and 5 left. Afterwards, we'll go inchworm to down dog. One of my favorites. We'll tap the feet, walk the hands out, hold that plank or push up, and then instead of just tiptoeing the hands back right away, we're going to get into down dog, get into the shoulders, drop those heels, get into the calves a little bit as well. After a 3 or 4 second hold, tiptoe the hands back. Afterward, we'll speed things up a little bit. We are going to go to either a kettlebell or dumbbell 2-arm bent over row. So we'll hinge over, straight low back, feel that hamstring stretch, pull up, and back down. If you got a kettlebell, you might want to go handle down, just so you can get a fuller range of motion. Next up, we'll come to the floor for some plank knee to elbows. So you'll keep that tight plank position, engage your core, pull your right knee to your right elbow, back down, left knee to left elbow. Get that squeeze, go for quality of movement there, nice and slow. We'll stay on the ground for some side planks with the rotation. So what this will look like is I'll start on my right. I'm gonna have my left hand up to the sky. I'll drop through and back up. We just wanna feel that, particularly in the obliques. You'll also feel something in the shoulder too. And last but not least, classic Ricky warm-up. 2 burpees. Chest to deck, pop those hips, pop the feet. Celebrate that burpee, let me hear that clap from wherever you're doing this workout. 4 rounds of all that is gonna take us to our workout of the day, which is 6 rounds for time of a 250-meter run, 10 kettlebell or dumbbell single arm bent over rows, and 10 kettlebell or dumbbell two-handed bicep curls. So note the distinction there, single arm with the rows, 2 arm for the curls, and 15 box jumps. So hopefully you've measured out what that 250-meter run looks like by now, I hope. If not, you've got 200, add another 25 meters out and back. Man, there's some math for you, you got it. The other movements in today's workout, that single arm bent over row looks a lot like the 2-arm, except now we're just going single arm. I like to have my hand kind of mirroring. If you prefer to have it at your chest or just kind of off to the side, that's fine. But we're going for, again, quality of movement here. Obviously this workout is for time, but we want to get that real deep stretch in the lat by pulling, getting a squeeze, and back down. You'll do 5 right and 5 left. Those 2-arm curls, if you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're probably going to want to lean forward ever so slightly so you can get that fuller range of motion. The goal on these curls is to keep the elbows in tight towards the rib cage, so we're not using momentum, or we're not inclined to use momentum here. We want to really go for quality of movement, squeeze the bicep on the way up, nice, slow, and controlled on the way down. Gentlemen, take care of down there. Bend over a little bit so we're not hurting anything. And lastly, the box jumps. If you've got the luxury of a box, terrific. If not, just grab an elevated surface, a bench, a chair, anything will suffice. We want to think about this by loading our hips, jumping up, landing on bent knees, nice and soft. Stand all the way up so that our hips and knees are fully extended at the top. You can either jump down or step down, as always. If that movement doesn't feel great, if you know that explosive jumping movement doesn't feel great, feel free to go step ups, both on the way up and step down. That will make life a little bit easier. Our cool down is going to consist of 3 different movements. The first is going to be a down dog calf stretch. We'll get into that down dog position. Press one heel down to the floor with the other toe. Feel that stretch in the calf. Next, we'll go for a quadruped forearm stretch. So we're gonna take my hands, I'm gonna face them back toward me. I'm gonna lean back, just open up my forearms. So again, from the side, hands facing toward me, lean back, man, you feel that stretch. I don't care how limber you are, you feel that. And then last but not least is child's pose. So big toes touch, track the knees out, keep the heels right on the hips. You want your hips to drop on your heels. Walk those hands out, drop the forehead to the earth, and just let go. That will feel very good after all the work you just did. That is a wrap for Tuesday, August 11th. Have fun, looking forward to these fast times. Get after it. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a hot one. So drink some water. All right, ICA, have fun. See you soon.